Jennifer Garcia was just headed home from work when she says she was rear-ended. She followed the guy because she tells me she thought he was going to pull over, but that's not what happened. Serious charges that are laid out in this indictment. One of those targeted the owner of this tobacco shop just behind us. And it was a fortune cookie. At least that's where Charles Jackson says he got the numbers from. And it was those numbers that made him a millionaire. So what ended up happening to our new friend? That's what we tried to figure out. I have moved up in the world from outside to into the Dean Dome and front row center. At this point, there is no easy answer for them. Here in the parking lot, the dumpsters are out. Renovations on the exterior of the building have already begun. This sign has been on the door since October of 2015. Since then, Franklin County's only hospital, only emergency room, has been closed. You can see that the wind gusts are really picking up at this point, and it's getting harder to stand out here. It's easy to understand why this would be frustrating to pedestrians. The equipment is in place, but they've got plastic bags over it so people can't use it. Getting a chance to see firsthand the damage that the Little River flooding is doing. Look at this. This is the Starlight Motel. Behind me here is a makeshift memorial for 15-year-old Jalen Bryant, and it continues to grow.
I feel like I can't move on, but I know that I have to.
Alicia Bryant hasn't been able to sleep or eat. Her world came to a grinding halt Tuesday when she learned her 15-year-old son, Jalen, had been struck and killed. Bryant says he was waiting for the bus Tuesday around 7 a.m., headed to Sanderson High School, where he was a freshman.
Jalen was a sweet, kind, innocent, very shy, quiet.
Police say the driver who hit him didn't stop. 62-year-old John Leach appeared before a judge. According to court documents, Leach tried to say he was the victim of a different hit-and-run crash, then later stated he struck a pole in the road. He made his $65,000 bond and wasted no time leaving court. Bryant and her family were there for it.
All you had to do was stop. No matter what it was, you could have just stopped just to see what it was.
Bryant believes if he had, her son might still be alive. We spoke with her at the scene of the accident on Rock Quarry Road. Like so many others, she felt the need to write a message and leave flowers.
Talk to him.
Do you feel close to him here?
Yes. I'll be here every day.
Bryant tells me she lost her mom 10 days ago. Much like Jalen, she too was crossing the street and was struck and killed. Bryant says the driver involved in that case stayed on the scene. Jalen's classmates also stopped by the memorial. They wanted people to know that he was funny, kind, and smart. His funeral is planned for Tuesday.
How could you put off somebody's house burning?
Eddie Anderson says it took longer than it should have for the Knightdale Fire Department to respond to his home back in May 2017.
The right side of the minivan caught on fire, and so it just caught like this lantern and stuff right here on fire. And so we sitting here waiting on the fire truck, so it shot out the motor to her SUV and it just burned all that up.
According to the town's report, firefighters arrived on scene in 9 minutes. They were on another call. Anderson says the delay allowed the fire to spread. He tells me repairs cost upwards of $100,000. The town commissioned a study of its fire department. It determined that in Knightdale, there's one firefighter to every 1,700 residents. The median for other municipalities in Wake County is 1 to every 500 residents. The report found what it called a significant need for staffing, an immediate need for an additional fire station, and an aging fire fleet. Out of all the municipal fire departments in Wake County, Knightdale was ranked last. 10 out of 10. Is that something that's on the town's radar at this point?
Yeah, I'm not sure the response times are that much higher. I know there's an issue that we need another station, and certainly we always need more firefighters.
Councilman Russell Killen was the only town official willing to talk to me about the study. The town manager and fire chief both declined.
Clearly we want to improve our response times here, but the town's doing a good job. I mean, I think it's important to know that we've got a great insurance rating.
We had another call, so they had to go to another call, and we had to stay down here and watch our house burn.
Killen says the town will use the study in its budget and planning processes moving forward. Anderson tells me it can't happen soon enough. In Nightdale, Amy Cutler, CBS 17 News.
We got to see the white peacock real quick. Just always wanted animals when I was little.
It's been a dream come true for Mary Dressler, or as she's better known, Farmer Mary.
They're mostly pets that people got tired of.
From guinea pigs to rabbits, goats to peacocks, chickens to emu, Farmer Mary has taken in a lot of animals over the last 16 years.
So we'll take this along. And then over here,
She took us along on a tour of her 10-acre property, Winter Past. It's the most elaborate petting zoo we'd ever seen. She even has a pool that she's turned into a pond. It's where she keeps unwanted turtles and fish.
we have school field trips, preschools come here. I also go to schools.
She also has volunteers.
Just help take care of the animals, and then I'll go out in the pasture, pet them.
We got to see the miracle of life on our visit.
I'd hate to see big houses here and a big paved driveway.
Winter Past is in danger. Farmer Mary says her sister, who's listed as the property owner, wants to sell the land and get back the money she originally invested. I reached out to her sister, but she declined to comment.
I would like to try to buy her out with the help of other people who would like to help preserve one of the last farms left in Wake County.
To do that, she started a GoFundMe page. She's hoping to raise $500,000. Right now, she's at just over $20,000. To volunteers, Winter Past is a second home.
I mean, we would be absolutely devastated if something happened here. I mean, it would be part of our life and our family gone.
Ultimately, Farmer Mary would like to put the property into a land trust,
So you're going to come back again and help me again?
preserving it for future generations. In Wake County, Amy Cutler, CBS 17 News.